Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another episode of
Chopping It Up in the Kitchen.
Man, you gotta love it. I know I do. we got some fun stuff we're gonna talk about today, but right now it's your boy Jay. It's me. You know what it is.
Okay.
Got Big Sis Allie Mo right here, aka the Googler.
All right.
She always keeping it up for us.
Always.
Next door, we got Big Bro Joe, aka SP to go.
How you doing, brothers?
Oh Lord. Behind the camera, y'all know who back there. Chef Dre. Man, that rice and gravy was on point.
Okay, I appreciate that, man. That's what's
The
up.
mixologist who ain't mixed up shit in a couple of days drinking water. We still drinking water. The therapist. What? Dre day all day. Go and give it to him, dog.
What did you say, the rapist again?
It's
Jimmy.
Recording for us. R. Kelly recording.
Every cat from Chicago is now the little rapist now, huh? That's terrible. The therapist, rapist. I don't know what nobody what you said. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so we know who not gonna be announcing people next week. We know who doing that, right? Jamon is fired.
By the Roach Caddy.
Uh-oh. What y'all doing over there? What happened? Uh-oh. She don't like that. She gotta be on camera.
TheRoachCaddy.com, also on Amazon.com.
That's right.
Difficulties.
6 inches long.
That's the pink for y'all ladies right there. It also vibrates. And that's it right there.
Average penis size is 5.5 inches, so Roach Caddy's a little longer than the Liars.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Got him, coach.
That's terrible. Anyway, so today's episode, what are we talking about today, guys?
We are talking about, should a woman expect to be hit by a man if she hit him first?
Okay, what kind of hit are we talking about? A little tap?
We're not talking about the,
Okay.
y'all in the heat of
Show
the moment.
us the punch you are talking about, though. So since you're using him, especially for calling me, especially for calling me the therapist, rapist, the therapist.
Yeah, so my gun is a little too far to be hitting this big dude. Okay, it's a little out of reach. So I'ma just not. But
Okay.
nevertheless, y'all in the heat of the moment and you done swung on him or whatever.
Heat of what
Got a
moment?
good jaw shot in
She
there.
got her whole head swiveling.
Okay.
Got a good jaw shot. Bow.
Oh.
And his head go like this. And now he looking
She made
back.
contact.
He looking back at you like this. Did you?
And she took a couple of boxing classes, a little kickboxing at the gym.
Now she got the confidence up a little bit. All right.
Okay, all right. So
The instructor was Caucasian.
okay. All right.
The boyfriend is not.
Oh no. I don't know what that means, but God, he just turned me into a woman beater.
Right. Shit, you turned me into a rapist. We're just going around. We just keep going. This is how it works.
Up wide and
Jesus Christ.
So, I was married to a 5'11", 230 dude.
5'11", 230, okay.
Yeah, and I hit him once.
You hit him once?
Yeah.
Like stole on him?
He was asleep.
He was asleep. You went in that phone, didn't you?
I went.
You went in that phone, didn't you?
Oh God.
You went in that phone.
I hit him in the chest like these. Wow! He woke up.
Oh, you brought him back to life. That what you did. You hit him with that.
Clear.
Yeah, you wake up in
Yeah. But, once I started rattling off them questions, he retreated. He was like, who is this?
Oh, man.
George said he gonna knock that heifer out. Cause you don't hit ladies. You hit a heifer though. God darn, be smooth.
Yeah, that's my uncle.
God darn.
I won't hit one, but I'll shake.
So you hit him. He woke up out of sleep, but he didn't shake you or touch you, hit you. But you did hit him hard. Did you respect him for not hitting you, or do you think?
I didn't even care. I didn't care.
It's some women who expect to get hit, and if you don't hit them, they don't respect you.
I think it's some women that like to get hit actually, because they like will provoke a dude. Like he'd be like, gone, and she steady. No, she can't even.
Because she tough. Because she tough.
Bust a grip.
In her head, she tough. That's the
then
problem.
When he hit her, he wrong. Which is wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a tough situation.
I had one of those.
It's a tough situation. Tell us about it, big bro Joe. It's on you. Bro. Let's hear about it.
This ain't the flipping table.
Long time ago.
Hey, Rhonda.
Long time ago,
Hey, cousin.
had an ex that we got in an argument.
Got an argument. What y'all arguing about? We need some backstory.
What old context?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what we was arguing about?
Yeah.
Women.
She went through your phone too?
Nah.
Okay, just women. Okay.
I flirt too much.
Oh, okay.
I was told. And I said at the time,
Man, this must have been way back, because now you just sit on your phone and chill. Now, I've never seen you flirt with anybody other than Samsung. You finger the hell out of Samsung. It's been a while. It's been a while, man. Was you swiping right? What was going on, man? Flirting. You flirt too much.
That was back when he had a flip phone.
Oh man, had to.
That was back when I had game, man. It's back
Flirting.
when I had game. Ain't got game.
Game don't stop, man. The game don't stop.
Game keep going.
But we got into it because she was a big flirt.
That's good.
I
Both
was a
y'all
little
flirt.
But then I was trying to catch up with flirt game.
Right.
You know, okay, if you don't flirt this much, then I don't flirt this much.
Oh
Right.
gosh.
Well, what would you consider flirting on her part?
Oh gosh.
What would you consider flirting on her part? What would you say, Jay?
I said equally yoked.
Oh, okay, equally yoked. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. If you flirt this hard, I need to flirt this hard. Even though I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, you know, I had to pick up my game.
Right,
I'm
right.
slacking.
Right.
You know, and one day, so we got to the house. So she proceeded to start yelling about, we was at a club and girls came up and they were flirting and I was flirting back. And
Flirting how? But you was just talking to him?
Just talking
Did
to
you
him
hug
and
one?
smiling.
Did you touch your butt or nothing? But okay, how did your girl flirt when she flirted? How does she flirt?
She
flirt?
let them touch her, like
Really?
they
On the
grab her
shoulder?
shoulder or
Didn't I tell you
stuff
don't
like
touch
that.
me?
Yeah, you know. and I told her that bothered me.
Right.
But she insisted that they was just trying to get my attention. Okay, I ain't gonna argue with you. So the women, they would come up and they started touching me.
Okay.
I ain't say nothing. Well, she got mad. We got home, started arguing, and I just grabbed the remote. I turned on TV. She kind of standing over my shoulder. She kind of standing over my shoulder, and all of a sudden, whack! And I do that. And my instinct when I get hit is my hand goes up real quick.
Yeah.
And I mushed her in the face and she hit the wall.
Quick.
Yeah. You know, it was an instinct. And she hit the wall and she slid down the wall. And she started.
You muffed the shit out of her.
She started yelling 911, 911. So I ended up, because we didn't stay together, I ended up dragging her out of the apartment, and I just threw her out of my apartment and I locked the door. So I'm sitting outside. It was a cordless phone at the time.
Cordless.
Remember when we had the cordless phones in the house?
Yeah,
she hit me in the head with the phone.
Not even
attention to her.
Yeah,
because I wasn't paying attention to her while she was up there arguing. I just started flipping through the channel, watching TV. So she hit me in the head, and that's when I hit that instant mush came, boom, boom. And so I drug outside. So I would say 20 minutes later, I'm looking outside, because it's nighttime. I'm looking outside, and I see flashlights everywhere, just flashlights. I peek outside, because I ain't got my lights on. Cops walking all around, looking around buildings and stuff like this.
Really?
She called the cops on me. But she never told them where I was or my name.
Right.
She never told them which apartment I was or my name.
She just wants you to be spooked.
I don't know.
Did you mess with her again?
What's that?
Did you mess with her again?
A little while after that, and then we were done.
Okay, I don't mess with nobody put their hands on me, bro.
It's that whole putting the hands on.
I don't mess with nobody put their hands on me. You put your hands on me, and you're not a loving, nurturing woman, I'm fucking you up, and I'm leaving.
You're done,
I'm leaving. No, that's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you.
That's my little.
Okay, good. That's a good story. I appreciate it, just from flirting. And then we got one from going through the phone, knowing you're supposed to leave a man phone alone.
Well,
Recording will be stopped if you answer this phone. Spam risk. No, thank you. Decline.
so do you think that a woman should be expect to be hit if she hit a man?
Little bro.
Uh,
Little bro Jay, what'd you think?
I ain't never done it, but I want to. No, I had so.
That's past 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that wasn't past tense. He said he wanted to
That was
now.
last week.
So this happened in I want to say 08, 2008. Cause I would do some shit like Dre said, he slap some books out of the motherfucking hand. Like I get mad instead of hitting them for talking shit to me, I'm slapping books out your hand. You know what I'm
That's when I knew. That's when I knew. Don't fuck with him. Don't fuck with him and his temper. This guy.
so all right, I'm in the house and I'm laying down on the floor. I didn't remember telling you about this.
Yeah, I remember.
So I'm laying down on the floor because I didn't really sleep in the bed that much because I don't know, the bed wasn't comfortable.
You didn't like the woman you were sleeping next to. But go
I was
ahead.
like,
Go
She
ahead.
slept on the floor with me.
Okay.
So she would sleep on the floor with me.
Well,
So-
you're just trying to fuck up her back. Go ahead, man.
Hers or mine, one of the two. So we're sleeping on the floor, and we had been arguing like the night before.
The night
She-
before.
Yeah, so she get up in the morning, she's getting ready for work, and she's still fussing. She's fussing because I ate the last Nutri-Grain bar.
Nutri-Grain bar. That's what you're arguing about.
Blueberry Nutri-Grain bar. She fussing at me because I ate the last one. I ate the last goddamn Nutri-Grain bar.
That's all you did.
That's all I did. That's what we were arguing over. So she get up that morning, she's getting ready or whatever, and she said, give me a fucking kiss so I can go to work. And I remember like looking at her and like rolling over like, what the fuck ever. I'm gonna kick me square in the back.
Hard as hell.
Like, I don't know how hard it was. I know it hurt. And you could I could hear the in my chest, like when she did it. Like, it was just like, it was solid as hell.
wow.
So I immediately jump up because I'm like ready to go into action. But I see my phone blinking on the side. And I had that BlackBerry, and you know that
Chirp.
light just be blinking, and I seen it out the corner of my eye, and I just remember grabbing it and calling the police.
That's a
Like,
good idea.
I just 911 because I was ready to
Right.
do some damage.
Right.
So I called the cops come, whatever. Oh, she was trying to jim me in the bathroom.
While you was in the
While I was
bathroom.
in the bathroom, because I was on the phone with the
Police.
with the police, with the lady, whatever,
Wow.
and I could hear and she had a knife, trying to jimmy open the door, and so the lady was like, just stay in the bathroom until the cops get there. There was one in your neighborhood; they'll be right there. That's why I was trying to send you over there to Poplarville Park, because that's where it was. But anyway, the cops just stayed there. So they were like there, and I hear them knock on the door, and I can hear the knife hit the sink. So she went through the knife in the sink. So then I came out of the bathroom to go answer the door, and I remember the cop, he had to have been maybe 5'6", 5'7".
Oh, gosh.
And I was at my biggest, because I was lifting weights like heavy at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I still remember dude coming, he was like, can you come down here and talk to me? So we get down to the bottom of the steps, and I'm like, oh, so what's about to happen? He looked at me, he shook my hand, he was like, I'm glad you the one called me, brother. he said, because I did not want to have to be the one having to wrestle with you over hitting a female.
Right here.
And I was like, but I wanted to beat the brakes off of that day, and that shit ain't happened. But do I think they deserve to get hit? Yes. Would I hit them? No. I won't. I can't bring myself to do it because I know I can fold a fucking heavy bag in half. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
no need in hitting a woman and tearing her insides out.
Right.
So
Unless you're a heavy bag.
so I stay away from hitting any woman
Okay.
would hit it.
Waving.
All right. So that's a good one, Jamon. I like that one. So let's go way back, like Big Bro Joe, way back. Man, like when I used to really run the city and just kick it and party and get into it, and we'd end up with all kind of different kind of women. You know what I'm saying? Like from higher class to lower class to straight trash. You know what I'm saying? We just end up with and just somehow we ended up with these two girls, and I just knew I wasn't going to be around them. Like I wasn't going to be around them. I know these are like not the women. Like they got them tattoos and stuff. I'm like, nope, these are not the kind of women I want to be around. That's my warning sign. That's me leaving them alone, right? So my friend, he just wants to be a pimp or something, I guess. I don't know. But he's driving the vehicle and I'm in the vehicle. I said, yeah, just drop me off. You can, go ahead and rotate with these too. And
was his name Slim?
And nah. I don't even want to say his name because he's doing well for himself right now. So the girl said something slick to him, and as he's driving, he just reached back and just smacked the shit out this girl. And he's like, now shut the fuck up. And she did. And then the other girl started talking. The other girl started talking or whatever and blah, blah, blah. And
that wasn't the first time.
And I say, sweetheart, why don't you just be quiet before he smack you too? He ain't gonna smack me, blah, blah, blah. So he stopped the car and smacked her with the other hand. And he said, you shut the fuck up too.
Wait a minute.
And I said, this is my stop. I'm out, right? Like I'm gone. You stop the car, I'm out, I'm done, right? So the one girl he was dealing with, she understood it, I guess, because I guess he'd put her hands on her before or whatever. And I was like, man, I can't believe this little pretty girl just let him slap her. And then the other girl, you deserve to get slapped because you should have just shut the fuck up. That wasn't even your argument. You know what I'm saying? But not that she deserved it, but I would have shut the fuck up because you just did this to somebody that you hung around. You don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? But me, myself, I'm like, okay, well, that was wrong, dog. But, you think you got this little pimp thing phase going through or whatever. And they listening, so they did shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So
Terry said, how you know Ike Turner?
Right. So as I'm getting out the vehicle, they both hop out. So the other one now mad because she said I got out. So the one he smacked last got out, and she started talking crazy. He popped the trunk. And he popped the trunk, and he literally started grabbing the other girl and said, fuck, I'm putting you in the trunk. Right? Mind you, we was wilding out back then. So I'm like, do not put her in the trunk or whatever. Like, leave her alone. Do not put her in the trunk. Let her walk away or whatever. She's like, no, she talking shit, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, just leave that girl alone. Don't worry about it. Take your other girl who, listening very well at this point.
What is happening?
And she listened very well. And just let that girl go. But the girl swung on him now. Bam.
You got jokes. Tomorrow I got the cold kicked out my back.
Got the cold kicked out. I love it. I've heard the story too many times. That's all I'll tell you. So I say, okay, cool. She stole on him. And he's like, fuck, you going in the trunk. So he put the trunk, put her in the trunk, and he tries to close the trunk. So I can run back there and say, no, you about to go to jail. Like, for real. First you didn't hit this girl. Now you about to kidnap her or some shit, right? So I say, no, do not do this. So as I'm trying to help the girl get out the trunk, as he's closing, I'm pulling it up, he's closing it. And I'm like, dude, she reaches up as I get it open and hits me.
Oh.
Smacks me. And I said,
that's it.
Tell me you ain't do it.
Because I was helping, you heard that I was helping you. You heard that I was helping you.
She wanted to get shut in the trunk.
And she just reached up and smacked me, dog. I say. And it was loud. It was super loud. She called me because I'm so focused on him. She called me like, right, man, perfect. And it's just like, wow. I was like, this motherfucker smacked me. So I said, okay, all right. I couldn't even think. It was just nothing but like straight fuck you up, right? Because I didn't even think it was a woman anymore. I was just like, because I was helping him and I was worried about him. I'm arguing with him, trying to help her. I don't know. It just snapped, G. And I was just like, yeah. So he wasn't the only one to smack somebody that night. But I was leaving. I was trying to help the girl. And she reached up and I say, this is not my scene. Obviously, I literally walked home. This is for Uber, all that shit and all that. Finding a taxi, all that shit. This is like back in the day. You need to know the taxi number to even get that shit. You probably needed a cell phone back then too, if I think about it. But I was like, I just couldn't believe. I was like, man, I'm never gonna do that again, because I was just like, it was in my mind the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, as my walking, I'm like, I can't believe I hit that girl, blah, blah, blah. And I'm telling him not to hit the girl. I'm trying to get out the car because he hit the girl. And I ended up slapping the mess out this girl. But it was so fast. Like, when you did, it was so fast. And I had the trunk open for her to get out. I'm thinking she about to get out. She just reaches up.
She wanted to be
Some of them like that.
She wanted to be closed in the trunk. She wanted to be like, oh, my man.
But the bad part of the funniest part about it, my friend who was just agitated the whole time, literally after she smacked me, that nigga just said, just sobered up for some reason, just like, what you gonna do now? Say, what you gonna do now?
That was the sober up.
I'm like, what the hell was that? So he did it real quick, like, now what? And I say, nope, I'm never gonna be in this situation again. Now, I have been in that situation again where I was with abusive women, and I never put my hands on them. I would shake the shit out of them, and I would try to get them out of my house or something like that. But I've been in that situation where you've been around abusive women.
Thank God for the statute of limitations.
Statute of limitation?
Mighty God.
So Marie, since you're late, would you expect to be hit by a man if you hit him first? Is the question.
So I was down to Tucson. I told y'all about this. I'm down to Tucson, and we had the bump steer at the club, and we were cool with, like, it was always 5 or 6 of us that ran together, and we were cool with all the bouncers and everything. And there was this girl fight in the club, and it had been like 20 chicks, dude. Like, it was so many of them. It was nuts. And one of the bouncers was like, man, hey, y'all help us get these girls up out of here. So we're taking the girls out. And I remember my homeboy, he let one girl go, and he put the other girl down. And when he turned around, the one girl kicked him right in the shin. I remember him, it wasn't a slap. I guess it was a slap mixed with the iron claw, dude, because he... You remember the iron claw when you squeeze people's head like that? Because he slapped into the iron claw like it was like, pow! And he just started squeezing. I remember her like going down her knees like, I was thinking to myself, I bet she won't kick nobody else. When he see this, he gonna remember. He gonna laugh.
I don't condone hitting women no matter what they do to you. The best thing you can do is walk away from that situation. The last thing you want is to be a abuser on your record or some kind of domestic violence classes and things of that nature. I know people have been in that situation, and I tell them exactly what Jamon did. What Jamon did is exactly what I would do. You go into the bathroom and you call the police. That's the situation for fellas, unless you want. No matter if she did it, no matter what, like, you're going to be accused. They coming for you because you're bigger, you're badder, you're stronger. And it's just how it works. So,
and the judge looks at it the same way.
So my son was dealing with a woman he couldn't shake. And I remember she used to hit him a lot. And I say, do not touch that girl at all, ever. Call the police, get as many records as you possibly can on her so you can get rid of this girl out your life. But he loved her. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when you love somebody, you do stupid stuff. And I guess he was doing stupid stuff like letting her put his hands on her. So she would do it all the time. Like, so she would do it all the time. So the police came to that house 6-7 times. 6-7 times for the same thing, just from him hitting her. I mean, her hitting him. So it was just a weird situation. I said, you just got to get out that situation, because I can't help you until you get out this situation.
Going to jail,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to get worse. You know?
Put me with R. Kelly.
Right, it's going to get worse. Right now it's just hidden. Wait till she got a knife in her hand.
From what I word.
Nope.
Yeah, he's a
No, man, don't start talking about R. Kelly like that.
fuck our Kelly.
Great.
Let's say we told our boys never to lay hands on a woman, but I've seen a few instances that I wouldn't have blamed a guy if he stopped her, if he slapped her. Maybe that's what you mean. And then Terry say your son. He say your son need to hit the gym.
Hit the gym.
What do you mean? What do you mean he couldn't shake
He
her?
couldn't get rid of her shaker.
Not shake her like that, Terry.
That dude need to get up higher.
He was saying your son need to hit the gym.
No, he couldn't get rid of her.
Too weak. Couldn't shake her off.
Oh God.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what it is. But we want to hear from y'all guys as usual. Like, comment, subscribe, share. We want to hear what you guys think. I know I was wrong for my situation. Trust me, I have paid for it over and over and over again by dealing with crazy ass women. So please don't feel sorry for that one woman that got hers. Because trust me, I done been hit a bunch of times after that, and I just know now, like, just shake the shit out of her and move on. Drag her up out of your motherfucking house and move the fuck
Shaking
on.
baby syndrome.
Had to drag her out. Had to drag her, kicking and screaming. Kicking and screaming.
But I don't know what it is about women and hitting guys. It's
You're
just,
not about to hit them.
it's just
Stop doing
so,
it. Stop
man,
doing it.
please stop
Yeah,
hitting
you
these
need to
guys,
not.
man.
Stop doing
Because
it.
some guys don't have that restraint, and some guys it's just a reaction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you go from being a feminine woman to what the fuck did you just do? Like it's just quick reaction, and people don't like to be hit, so it's just normal to hit somebody back immediately, especially if you came up the way we came up when you just always had to protect yourself, right?
Don't be that girl.
So, with that being said, we want to hear from y'all if you've ever put your hands on a guy, or a guy if you ever put your hands on a girl.
Please love them so.
And what did you learn from it? As usual.
Easy killer.
We want to know what you learned from the situation. I'm pretty
My
sure
bad.
we all can learn from this situation. But we do not condone domestic violence. We're just going over things that happened to us and how we reacted. And some of us did better than others. And we have learned the best way to do it is to literally leave the whole situation alone and call the police.
Yep.
All right.
Cleon, toxic relationship. That's
Oh,
exactly
yeah.
what they are.
Man, they love them. They love them, brother.
No, thank you.
All right. Anything else you guys want to say?
Big brother.
No, you done missed the
Oh, sorry. Please love them so.
Treat people how you want to be treated. Don't be putting your hands on people.
All right.
Put your hands on you.
I like that.
Unless
What
it's
they
in the
say, so.
bedroom.
And as usual, guys, we're not gonna put the soul in there because my soul brother over there, Big Bro Joe, is taking
Let me
it.
tell you, brother.
Peace and love. Catch y'all on the next episode.